I thought it would be fair to show you the third member of my Godox flash family for Fujifilm, and that's this little beauty, the Godox X1T-F TTL wireless flash trigger. Let's take a look. Dead cheap, £37 on Amazon, or even cheaper if you've got a mate. Not Godox, they didn't send me anything at all. Naughty. And you get this nice simple box, which, as you can imagine, is in Chinese and English because, you know, China, factory of the world and all that good stuff. But you can get these rebranded also from other companies. In the US, I think you're looking at something called Flashpoint. In the UK, there's another brand as well, but you know, they show me no love. So until they show me love, we'll just stick with the standard name. Now this thing will be identical if you've come from the Nikon or Canon versions. So let's just flick it open and take a look at what we've got inside here. Warranty card, Chinese English bilingual manual. You can probably find it online if you want to check it out beforehand, but there's a lot of information about this now. There are a lot of reviews, a lot of real world usages out there, so you shouldn't be too lost. This is the thing itself. Test button on the top, status indicator there, a single hot shoe camera flash there. On this side you've got a micro USB port in there and a PC sync socket. On this side you've got an on-off switch there and a status indicator lamp, by the way, will be a red color, so that's easy to see. In fact, if we switch on, make sure we're in there. Once I press test, you can see the status light lights up. On the back we've got a nice big screen there. We've got a dial here which will run you through the different screens that you need. You've got an OK, a group and a mode. Now of course you need to have a little play to see which group settings you need, how to flick between them, but that's fairly straightforward anyway. It's a simple little thing. It takes two AA's which seem to last as long as you need, but if you've got a big shoot, you know, just throw in some decent AA's. You might want to go any loops. If you're going for just straight off the shelf, no rechargeable, radio cells are very good, but any loops, usually the top ones or something around that sort of market. But there are some great ones on Amazon under the basics range that work pretty much as well, arguably, than the any loops. But I'm not too worried these days. You know, I haven't had a massive problem. Plus, I'm not using off-camera flash that much like I used to in the Nikon days, but I've got this so that I can get back into some of my creative lighting, you know, Nikon terminology, and have a bit of fun with that itself. But take a look at the size of this thing on a camera. You might think, yeah, okay, not too bad, but remember, I've got a grip on here, so my XT2 is a little bit bigger. Of course, if you've got the battery grip, this will look even less sort of out of place. I think, frankly, you can see that Godox just took the shell of this thing from the Nikon and Canon versions, which fit really nice on top of a DSLR, and they've just transplanted the Fuji circuitry, whatever, inside and just gone with that. But that is probably a minor thing to most of you, but a lot of us got into mirrorless gear in part for the size of the gear, and this I think could be smaller and more in tune with the mirrorless ethos, but that's probably just a small gripe. It fires off all the Godox flashes out there, including ones not for Fujifilm. It'll trigger them all off. It's not working, as far as I can tell, with other brands such as Yongnuo and stuff like that, but the Godox flashes are so good, I don't think you'll really worry too much, unless you've got a load of old speed lights that you would like to employ. You might need to go a cable route for that. For £37, you're getting that full wireless transmission at 2.4. It's TTL HSS at 1/8000 speed, second curtain sync 2, group flashes up to 5 groups, 32 channels. It's compatible with the X Pro 2, XT20, XT2, XT1, X Pro 1, XT10, XE1, A3, FT. If yours isn't in that list, just have a little Google and see if it can be used. A good place to look is on Amazon. Put it into the questions and hopefully enough people come back and say, yes, I used mine with that camera and it's fine. And that might give you some confidence to give it a go. There is a compatibility chart, but of course things might have changed. Now I can just throw this thing in sync with my V8-62F. I can also use my TT350F, and also, if I get my hands on it soon, the AD200, which I think is going to be the real game changer for me for off-camera lighting. There's a lot more that you could say about this trigger, but that's for you guys in the comments below. I just wanted to show you what made up the third piece of my Godox flash family, and hopefully in the next year we'll see some projects involving all three of these pieces and something that we can really get our teeth into. Don't forget to subscribe, get involved in the comments below. Any foibles, any negatives that you found with this thing, let us know below. Be sensible, show some love. Thanks for watching. The flash trigger, if you're a good wireless TTL wireless flash trigger. I think I said that properly.